Ladies and gentlemen, you knew it was coming. You knew it had to happen. And today, just a few moments ago from where I am posting this video right now, we just got the confirmation from Jeff Knightley himself, the host of Gamescom. And according to his tweet, as you can see right here, 5 days until at Gamescom, hashtag opening night live on Wednesday. We are bossing it with our new announcements this year. See you live Wednesday. And as you can see at the bottom, there it is, people. There it is. The image that we have all been waiting for. The image of the new Saints Row. Now, as you can see, it says rebooting, which can only mean a couple of things. First, it obviously means this is going to be a reboot of the series. Now, a lot of people figured that it was either going to be a new entry in the franchise or it was actually going to be a reboot. And that's exactly what it seems like we're getting. It seems like from the picture, from the artwork, from the graffiti, it looks like we're going back to Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2, which was that gang lifestyle, that gang mentality kind of style that we had before. And that's the style that a lot of people enjoyed. That's the kind of Saints Row game that a lot of people like. That's what got Saints Row its name and its image, other than being a quote unquote GTA clone, as people have said in the past. Now, let's look real close at this image, though, because there's a couple of things that I'd like to point out. The first and most obvious thing is right here at the top right. GAT. GAT. It clearly looks like the word Gat right there, which means that Johnny Gat will obviously still be in this game in some way, shape, or form. The question is, in what way? Is he going to be like the first game? Is this going to be stuff, Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2 Johnny Gat that we had before? Is it going to be something different? We don't know. But from what this tells me, it looks like this is going back, like I said, to Saints Row 1 and 2. So this obviously is going to be that version of Johnny Gat like we said before. Now on the top left, you can see the word idol and what it looks to be like a cat face with an eye at the top. Now, I don't know what that means. It could be a brand new gang. I don't know. It possibly could be. Now, remember, this is a reboot, so if you remember from the first two games, there weren't really any cat faces in any of the gangs. Now, I don't know if that's going to change, or maybe the idea that I'm thinking of is maybe this is a reboot slash refresh, in the sense that if you remember from Saints Row 4, at the end of the game in Saints Row 4, you had the option to revive the world. Maybe, and I know this is something that they did with Agents of Mayhem, and that's all fine and good, but what if it's not the same thing as in Saints Row 4? What if it's a reboot in the terms of, what if this is going back to the end of Saints Row 2? Now remember, there was a theory going around that the next game would take place after Saints Row 2. What if this is exactly what's happening? We don't know. It just says rebooting. Does that mean it's going to be a complete reboot? Or does that mean it's going to be a soft reboot in which the characters are still the same? You still have Shondi, you still have Pierce, you still have Johnny Gat. You don't have Asha or Matt or Kinsey anymore, but you still have those original three there. And it's from the ending of Saints Row 2. That's what you have to also point into a fact here. We don't know if it's going to be the same. They haven't completely, and until we find out on Wednesday, we won't know what this reboot is. We don't know exactly what kind of reboot we're looking at here. We can obviously tell it's going to be from Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 1. That's not even a question because of the art style and the graffiti that we see on this picture. But what is it going to be in terms of characters, in terms of the style of gameplay, in terms of the graphics? What are we going to see exactly? That is the big question. Are we going to see, like I said, Gat and Shondi and Pierce still there? What if there is a reboot? Okay, let's look at it from two options. Number one, what if this is a soft reboot and this is from the end of Saints Row 2? That Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4 never happened, or Saints Row 3 was just a TV show, was just something that they filmed, and it's not something that actually happened. What if the soft reboot is that they're still in Stillwater? This is after Saints Row 2. They gotten rid of the Ronin. They got rid of all the gangs in the city. And a new gang is approaching. A new gang is arriving. Because if you see here on the bottom right, there's another image that looks to be a symbol for a brand new gang. That looks like a brand new gang symbol to me. I think that this gang that might be connected to the top left that says Idol could be the new bad guys, the new gang in Stillwater that's trying to take over from the Saints. And that might be where this next game is going. But on the other hand, I could also see this being a full reboot. But with Gat being on this image right here, I don't think it's going to be a full reboot. And that's just my opinion. If it is a full reboot, Gat's still going to be there, but you're also going to probably get Lynn, which a lot of people have been saying should be back in the games. Now, remember in Saints Row 4, Lynn was supposed to be in the game, but got cut at the last minute. What if Lynn comes back in this next game? We don't know. All we have to do right now, all we have is speculation and rumors based on this one image that is now on the Saints Row website. That's all we have to go on right now. We don't know when this game is coming out. We know that this game has been in development for 4 years now. It's been in development for a long, long time. But the question is, when is it going to release? I say it's going to happen next year, obviously. It's definitely going to happen next year. But the question is, when next year, and what are we going to see on Wednesday? All in all, I am absolutely excited about this, guys. I cannot begin to tell you how amazing it felt to wake up this morning and see this image and see the confirmation that yes, Saints Row is back. This isn't Agents of Mayhem. This isn't something like that. This is Saints Row. And this is what we've been waiting for so long now. So many people have been asking Deep Silver, have been asking Volition, have been asking the Saints Row Twitter, when is it coming out? When's the game coming out? And we now are just days away, 5 days away from finding out exactly what this game is going to be. And I am hyped for this game. I am hyped for the return of Saints Row, the return of one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. And I will be here to cover all of it on my Twitch channel when it comes out. Obviously, I'm going to be playing through that game when that game comes out. But on Wednesday, I will be posting another video. I haven't done another one of these in so long, and I'm going to be posting it again with the trailer or whatever it's going to be, a teaser of this. And I'm going to be deep diving on it. I'm going to be going through it and making sure that I get every little detail that I possibly can. What do you guys think? What are you guys looking forward to in the next Saints Row? What are you guys looking forward to? You think it's going to be a soft reboot where it's going to be after Saints Row 2 or maybe even after Saints Row 1? I'm thinking more Saints Row 2, though. I'm thinking it's going to be, if there's going to be a reboot, it's going to be after Saints Row 2. Or Do you think it's going to be a full reboot where they just go back to the very beginning and they just refresh it from start? Because remember, there is a movie still coming out on Saints Row. And what if this ties into that? What if it ties in to the Saints Row movie? Remember, that's still going to be a thing. There hasn't been a lot of news on it. There hasn't been a lot of buzz around it, but there's still a movie coming out. And you know for a fact that this game, they're going to want to tie it into the movie in some way, or they're going to want to have that hype for the movie when that movie comes out, when it's ready. So there's a lot of speculation, and let me know if there's images in here that I've missed. Is there something in here that hints to something different that I just haven't that I just can't see with my eyes, because my eyes aren't that good apparently? Let me know. Let me know what you think. But again, guys, thank you so much for listening to this. I know it went a little long, but I wanted to make sure I got every little detail I possibly could. And guys, we're days away. Saints Row's back. It's not a rumor, it's not speculation. Saints Row is back, and I cannot wait for it.